Welcome in, fellow travelers. My name is Maria at Indigo Earth, and I'm here to do a reading for our air signs, Libras. Welcome in, Libra. Good to have you here. Libra, you are ruled by the planet Venus, the planet of love and of relationships. Your dual nature is for romance and balance, yet sometimes you can be indecisive and extreme. Your drive is to love and to be loved. And your aspect is for balance and harmony. You are here to harmonize. So welcome in. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to or physically in a relationship with a Libra. You are here to find out what's going on with your person. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading as need be. And whenever you come across this message, a month, a day, a year from now, was the time that you were meant to listen to it. If you were drawn in, that was the time that you were meant to listen to it. So stay open to that. Please bring your intentions to this reading. You and I are working at a quantum level to bring forth a message to you for the highest octave, the highest atonement of your soul growth and soul evolution for yourself as well as all living deities on this planet. As the micro goes, so the macro goes. Ripple effect. You matter. You make a difference. And if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe. Help the channel grow so other Libras can get the messages that might be needed for them as well. Remember, throughout the reading, use your inner knowing, use your discernment. Follow your intuitive hits. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Some of you might be more in touch with your lunar energies this month, so you might want to check out your moon sign. Remember that this is just a small aspect of your total being. Your sun sign or your characteristics is a small aspect of your total being. So let's see where we go here for you today, Libras. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. One more time through. Messages for those watching, please. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. All right, Libras, here we go. The overall energy for the reading, Knight of Swords. Some sort of clarity, some sort of message, some sort of idea of truth is wanting to come through. Your opportunity or your situation is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there really is some truth wanting to come through here. Something authentic and real. Your opportunity, Queen of Cups. Working from a space of empathy and compassion. What the universe is co-creating with you, Ten of Cups. Wow, so far beautiful. Truth and Cups. Working on your happy joy. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. Wheel of Fortune. Luck and expansion. Energies that are coming in. Judgment, realization, reconsideration. Energies that are fading away. Woo, thank God. The devil. Out of here. See ya. Some kind of extreme or fear or some kind of attachment. How you're showing up in this situation. Six of Pentacles. Service. Reciprocity. Equal give and take. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with, the Knight of Cups. Could be about an apology coming in or an offer of love, your hopes and fears. King of Pentacles has something to do with your resources, your time, your energy, and your outcome. Justice. There you are, Libra, showing up in your own reading. Could be legal, could be with the King of Cups. So there's some truth coming through here. There's some raw truth coming through here. There may have been something that happened in the past, because your theme is the Six of Cups, something from the past. And then you have the Four of Cups. Have been either waiting or resistant to or not wanting to take part in or just, could have been somebody resisting you, could have been you resisting somebody else, but maybe somebody from the past is coming back. Has something to do with nostalgia, memories. Some sort of truth is coming through here for you that's going to open up kind of the heart space, compassion. It's going to be either reconciliation or you've come to some sort of realization. It's going to bring balance here. It's going to bring balance. You got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups in your opportunity and King of Cups in your possible outcome. But it looks like some sort of apology might be coming through. Somebody's had a change of heart. Somebody has definitely had a change of heart here. It's going to bring balance to this situation. So let's see where we go here. So let's see what the Ace of Swords is. This is your situation. Some sort of authentic truth. Standing in some sort of authentic power. 0 point. Beginning from no past, no future. Just starting over. No judgments, no nothing. We got the Three of Pentacles. One more time through, please, for the Libras. We got the Tower. And we got the Ten of Swords. So the situation is some kind of clarity or truth might have come through from somebody, a third-party situation. A friend, a family member, somebody. Some kind of truth came through that really devastated you. Ten of Swords. It broke down the destruction of everything. Could be about a relationship, could just be about your life in general. It really nailed you down to, like, it just stopped you in your tracks. And it must have been real because it caused, like, a dissemble of everything. So let's find out what this is about. Queen of Cups. Because in your theme here, you've got the Six of Cups. This could be about somebody from your past, and you got the Four of Cups. That is about not participating, resistance, don't want to hear it, not listening, forget about it. Looking at the cup that's missing rather than the 3 cups that are full. Pining, longing. So however that fits in with this. Let's see what the Queen of Cups is. This is your opportunity. Compassion, forgiveness, understanding. Except the Queen of Cups is not like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing energy, right? Very motherly, kind of doing it for somebody else. The Queen of Cups is very loving and compassionate and forgiving, but very forthright. Does not absorb. It's kind of the teacher who gives you the tools for you to do your own work. That's the Queen of Cups. Loving with clear boundaries. So what is the Queen of Cups here, please, for Libras? Thank you for popping out. I really like when you do that. One more time through. We got the Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Star, and we've got the Two of Pentacles. So you've been very patient with this situation. You're hoping that things will turn around. You're wishing that things will turn around. You're kind of going back and forth with, like, is it gonna, is it not? Should I hang in there? Should I not hang in there? You're kind of going back and forth, juggling back and forth, trying to balance, again, harmonize between, maybe what you've heard and this devastation that you're experiencing, and trying to be patient and find some sort of compassion and empathy in here. You want to find your compassion and your empathy, your understanding, without being taken advantage of. So let's see what the Ten of Cups is. think you're wishing for something to change as well. Clarify what the Ten of Cups is for our Libras, please. What is the Ten of Cups? Go one more time through. We got the Ten of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Wands. And we have the Seven of Swords. Give me one more. Obviously what you thought, or not obviously, but I think what you thought was your forever, what was going to go the distance, what really brought you happiness, what you thought was your Ten of Cups was the exact opposite. I think that there was somebody stabbed you in the back. There was some deception here. Somebody was not honest. They were not truthful. They were not being their authentic selves. They were, this could be anything from gossiping to taking something that's not theirs to hiding. You've carried the blunt of this. Nine of Wands. You've carried the blunt of somebody else's. It's not their misfortune. Somebody else's dishonesty. It's been a long haul for you. I think you've had to face some realities here that have been very painful. That have been almost soul crushing. And now you're caught in between, nostalgia, thinking back on the good times, and, longing, and yet having to resist because you don't want to go through that again. So let's see what Judgment is. This is the energies coming in. Some sort of realization. You're coming to some sort of realizations. Judgment too can be, asking the question of you, did you really get the lesson? Because the lesson could be coming back around. Six of Cups, somebody coming back from the past. The lesson could be coming back around. Kind of see if you've really figured things out. Got the Six of Swords. One more time through, please. Thank you. We've got Temperance. We've got the Hermit. And we got the Eight of Pentacles. I think this is coming back around for you to kind of take another look at this. I think there's something to learn here. Judgment. I don't think that you really want a Six of Swords. I don't think that you really want to have to deal with this again. I think you just want it to go away, or you want it to come back the way you had hoped that it would be, your star. I think you have a lot of compassion and forgiveness for this situation. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio's coming through twice here. Or a Sag. Or an Earth sign. I think you're trying to balance this out. I think there's been some extreme behaviors here. And I think you're trying to balance this out. I think you're focusing on yourself, your own inner guidance and your own inner wisdom. You got the Hermit and you got the Eight of Discs, Eight of Pentacles. I think you're really focused and really trying to listen to that inner guidance as best you can right now. But I also think that there's, you're crushed. Your soul is crushed. You're hurt. And through this, I think you are starting to come to some realizations about some things. I think both. The lesson's coming back, or someone from the past is coming back. 'Cause you got apology over here. You got the Wheel of Fortune in your energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. That's about patterns. Patterns and cycles. Like I said, Six of Swords. I think that maybe you've walked away from this situation, but there's residual. You haven't really healed it. You're still carrying the effects of it. Nine of Wands. You're still carrying the effects of the deception. It's still there. Even though you're trying to work through, you're having patience and you're trying to be compassionate and understanding, you're juggling between the two. It does appear that you are trying to go for your own inner guidance. You're trying to understand this deep within your solar plexus. Because we got the Hermit here, the Seeker. So let's find out what this Six of Pentacles is. This is about your value, reciprocity, give and take. So clarify what this is. This is how you're showing up in the situation. You might have given more than you've received. Energetically, emotionally, physically. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, we got the Seven of Swords again. And we got the Tower. I don't know, you might want revenge here. I mean, the Seven of Swords is coming up here. I don't know that you're the one that took anything, or you're the one that was on that end of like being deceptive. It's coming up in your, it's coming up in how you're showing up in here, and it's also coming up in what the universe is trying to help you with. Because what the universe is trying to help you with is your Ten of Pentacles, your foundation, and that's here. In what the situation, or how you're showing up in this situation, and what the universe is trying to help you with is a Seven of Swords. So that's here, and it's also here. But whatever this deception was, you got the Tower again. It rocked your world. Something may have been taken from you. It may have affected your resources. Things may have been taken away. But the good news is whatever was taken is going to be restored. Because you're scared. You're scared about your finances. You're scared about your resources. You're scared about your material goods. Can you give me one more on this? Maybe you want revenge. You want your stuff back. Ten of Cups, Six of Wands. I think you want to overcome this. Again, you're bouncing back and forth between revenge and wanting your Ten of Cups back, wanting your dream back, wanting what you thought was your Ten of Cups back. There was not reciprocity in this. Not at all. I got Scorpio showing up. I got Virgo showing up. I got Sagittarius showing up. And I got an Earth sign showing up. So let's find out what this this Knight of Cups is. This is what's right in front of you that you need to contend with. Maybe you're going to apologize, or someone's going to apologize to you. Clarify what that is for me, please. So we have the Queen of Cups coming in again. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have Temperance. Again, balancing. Something here was extreme. You want a passionate new beginning. You want to forgive. If this is you, because the devil's the energy that's leaving. So if this is you, and you spoke some kind of cutting truth that really broke this connection up, you may have been deceived. You may have been deceived by whoever it was that gave you the information. So there's a couple scenarios going on here. So just bear with me. If this was you, right, that gave information from a third party that broke this relationship down or this connection down, I think you're feeling the effects of it, or you're seeing the effects of it. And maybe you were deceived by this third-party situation. I think that you were in a place where this was your forever person, life partner. I think you might be carrying some of the burdens of this. This may be learning about compassion, patience, understanding. You may be going back and forth a little bit on this, whether, maybe you should apologize, maybe you shouldn't. You might be sneaking away from reconciliation. You may have felt like it's gone too extreme. You might be, again, you're kind of searching for inner guidance. Either way, you're focusing on inner guidance. You got Judgment again here. This would be restoring balance by apologizing. You may have taken some things that rightfully weren't yours. I think you want to restore this. I think you want to make this better. You might have to apologize. You might have to do the right thing here, justice. You might have to make an offer. There might be something that inspires you to do that. Ace of Wands. Compassion, temperance, trying to balance between maybe like you broke something, like you really devastated something. It's a lesson that you're learning. If this was you, if it wasn't you, it's still the same lesson. If you're on the receiving end of this, it's still a lesson in understanding some sort of balance here between being extreme and finding compassion. There's some sort of realization here that needs to be acknowledged. There's also cycles and patterns that need to be looked at. But your possible outcome is to really, King of Cups, an extension of love, to really balance this out, to do the right thing, to look at cause and effect, to look at the game of runner-chaser, to look at your aspects, your contribution to how this all got to where it is. And maybe to be able to express that. Knight of Swords. To be able to go forth with a message and express that with compassion and love. Queen of Cups. Having patience. Because deep down inside, you want this to work. But there's a lesson here that needs to be learned from both parties. So in the extended, you got Judgment coming up twice, Scorpio. You've also got, did you have the moon over here somewhere? No, you got the Devil, that's Capricorn, Earth energy. You got the King of Pentacles here, that's Earth energy. Could be dealing with an Earth sign. You got Virgo here. You got Temperance coming up, that's Saggy, that's fire sign. That's come up twice. So I'm going to look at Earth signs, fire signs, and water signs in the extended. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. You might be dealing with one of those. I'm going to get a card on this, your hopes and fears, King of Pentacles. And in the extended, I'll get a little bit more on that outcome. We'll dive deeper into this message. We'll look at those signs as well as actions and advice for you. Well, we got the King of Wands. I don't see anything. I don't see anything in here really that's about third-party situations. The only thing I see in here about third-party situations is the Devil, and then the Three of Pentacles. But I think that was more about somebody relaying some kind of message to you that had its roots in some raw truth. But for the King of Pentacles, you got the King of Wands, you got the Wheel of Fortune again, and you got the Fool. You might be bouncing back and forth, or they might be bouncing back and forth between an earth sign and a fire sign. You need to look at the patterns and cycles in this relationship. Because somebody's just kind of willy-nilly going through, they're not really paying attention, the Fool. They're not really paying attention. They're kind of just going through things and just hoping things will work out, or not really thinking about the consequences of anything, just kind of stepping out into the unknown. Somebody was acting from an egoic nature here. Somebody, King of Wands, somebody was acting from their own self-interest. Feel free to swap around the characters, but this is a repeated cycle, repeated pattern. This isn't the first time this has happened. You got the Wheel of Fortune here twice. That's Saggy energy. So in the extended, we'll look at those signs, find out what the intention is, and we'll get a little bit more on this outcome for you. For those of you not going on, I'm going to get a message to you, some sort of crystal, something tangible that you can work with, put in your hand, feel the energy. So this would be for Libras. Well, Bloodstone wanted to come out, so I'm going to look at that one. This is healing. Healing means integrating mind, body, and spirit, facilitating evolution for the soul, which is your judgment cards. You had 2 of them. And bringing the body back into energetic balance. It does not imply a cure. Well-being is a state of mind rather than a physical condition. Bloodstone, perseverance. Bloodstone has always been a powerful connection with maintaining vitality, regulating menstruation, and staunching blood loss, as well as purifying the kidneys. Here's your self-understanding. You are a magical being. I can't read that. You are a magical being. Your individuality, your family, and your environment. Let go of the past. Look closely at your ancestral line. Recognize toxic patterns. There's your toxic patterns. There's your Wheel of Fortune that came up twice. Break away and be strong. You may be unnecessarily aggressive or defensive. Acknowledge mistakes and let inner disharmonies be transmuted. Detoxification and chaos precede transmutation. Perseverance is needed. Locked doors open, obstacles are swept away, and romance blossoms. Preserve your good reputation. Recognize your enemies and keep them close. Do not be deceived. A farewell is called for. Mourn appropriately and let go. You are a spiritual warrior, so be assertive. Your healing insight. Nourish your blood. Drink lots of water. Revitalize your whole body. Concentrate on your kidneys. Your soul path is freedom from the past. So that's what I have for you, Libras. I hope this helped. Until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embody the essence of your being. For those of you going on, the link is below, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.